All right, welcome back. Well, it was a snowy weekend for most of us, but Dan has been talking about some good news moving forward, so maybe you can enlighten us, Dan.
No, Dave, you're absolutely right. I figured we'll start with it, right? Look at the temps. Tomorrow, 30s. How about Wednesday? We could be up over 40 degrees, and maybe Thursday as well. So we just got to get through this morning and really the next probably day and a half, right? Today, tomorrow morning. I think by tomorrow afternoon, we're doing pretty good. But I got to tell you, today, with sunshine, with lighter winds, even though we're in the 20s, it'll feel a little bit more comfortable. Yesterday, we only managed to make it to 21 degrees. And then you factor in that we had the wind all day as well. We got very little melting, and it was certainly a brisk, cold day. I think today we'll get a little bit more melting this afternoon, and it should be a little bit more comfortable, but certainly frigid out there now. This is the storm system as it barreled its way up the eastern seaboard. The darker the blue, the heavier the snow, and we were right on the edge of it with lighter snows here in western Mass. But we managed to come in anywhere between about 2 inches north and west to as much as 8 in eastern parts of Hampden and Hampshire County. But of course, nearly epic snow totals out east, where areas came in up over 2 feet of snow. Rhode Island, Cape Cod towards Bourne got 20 inches of snowfall. Boston ended up with 23 inches. Worcester County came in the teens as well in terms of snow total. So we knew we'd be right on the edge. It certainly was a nasty day with that snow that came down pretty much all day long. But for the most part, it came down lightly. At times, it came down moderate. Of course, we had the blowing and the drifting. These are some of the epics, I guess you could say epic, right? I mean, 30 inches of snow doesn't happen very often. Sharon, Stoughton, Quincy, all around 30 inches. North Shore of Boston coming in over 25 inches. And I think Logan itself got about 23.5 inches of snowfall. It was their second biggest storm in the month of January. For us, of course, snow totals are much more modest, a little easier to push around, a little easier to clean up. But we did not get any help from Mother Nature yesterday in terms of any melting, with the temperature staying cold. And look at it now. We're at -6 right now in Springfield, and the breeze has just kicked in just a tiny, tiny bit, making it feel way below zero. So certainly a frigid start to our day today. Overall, though, the wind is going to be lighter, and temperatures should manage to come up into the middle and upper 20s by this afternoon. You can see a lot of calm showing up here in terms of the wind. A lot of clear skies will lead to tons of sunshine today, so it'll be another bright day. As the kids head off to the bus stop, make sure they are bundled up. I think average temperature about 8:30 is going to be around 0. As they're heading home, though, we should be back into the middle 20s, and the wind will be lighter as we go through the day today. So sunny and cold today, a midweek moderating trend. Our next chance of precipitation comes in here is probably some showers on Thursday. That's a front that's arriving, area of low pressure, and that may switch over, well, it would blossom into a period of rain, and it may end as some wet snow late Thursday night or Friday morning. So that's something we'll be watching. And then behind that, it turns much colder. But for today, plenty of cold out there, but also plenty of sunshine with temperatures coming up into the mid-20s. So let's jump ahead to Thursday. We're going to be out ahead of low pressure, so we have that moderating trend. We're into the 40s. Meanwhile, this area of low pressure is going to track close to us. It'll bring a period of rain. And then the question is, does the cold air come in on the backside and we go over to snow, or does the moisture kind of exit and we don't really get much in terms of snowfall, just much colder behind it as colder air works in on Friday afternoon. But the next 4 days anyway, we're not concerned about any snowfall, just the cold today with temperatures coming up into the middle and upper 20s, lower 20s in the hills, but at least we'll have a lot of sunshine and that wind will be lighter. Frigid again tonight, probably between about 0 and maybe 10 above. So frigid start tomorrow, but by the afternoon, we should be back into the 30s tomorrow. We'll have a bit of an easterly flow, so a lot of clouds will have a tendency to work in. So it'll be partly to mostly cloudy into the 30s. Then a southerly flow kicks in on Wednesday with a mostly cloudy sky, and we should see readings coming up perhaps above 40 on Wednesday. Same deal on Thursday. It'll be much milder in the mornings too. Some showers on Thursday work in probably in the afternoon, blossoming into a period of steady rain. Then we'll see if it changes over to wet snow on Friday as the air gets colder, right? In the afternoon, see that arrow? Temperatures going down in the afternoon as that colder air begins to work on in, and it certainly will be here for this upcoming weekend. The first weekend of February, by the way, and Wednesday, by the way, Wednesday morning, Punxsutawney Phil let us know if there's 6 more weeks of winter or if winter is over on the 2nd of February. All right, that's your forecast. We'll see you in a few minutes. David, back to you.
Dan, thank you so much. Switching gears now, just as President